Hi there. Are you excited to be fixing to learn to crochet? Well, I'm excited to be going to teach you. I'm Dion and welcome to a DIY adventure. Okay, I like to teach and I like to learn, and so hey, I've learned how to crochet and I had a lot of different questions. I had a lot of issues and mistakes I made, so I'm hoping I can help you out on this where you don't have to make the same mistakes, or if you do, you know how to get out of them and not have to stop and research like I did. Okay, so to start off with, I'll tell you a little bit about how I learned to crochet. We had taken a trip to Ecuador, and my honey, he got sick, and for the first week we were there, or maybe the second week we were there, and for a week. And so we went shopping, and before he had gotten sick, and I found a hook, and I found some yarn, and I said, you know, I'm going to learn how to crochet. Well, I'm so thankful that I got everything I needed that day in that little shop in Ecuador. This is the needle, the hook I got. I always want to call them a needle. This was the hook I got in Ecuador. Okay, I thought it was cool because it said Mexico. I was hoping it would say Ecuador. But anywho, needless to say, a couple of days after I bought this, the yarn, the hook, and some scissors and a needle, he got sick, and so I was trapped inside a little room with him for a week. And I opened up YouTube and decided I was going to make a hat. Needless to say, the hat is all wompy lumped, but I did learn to crochet through a lot of trial and error and rewind, slow-mo, repeat, slow-mo, repeat, rewind, pause, So I'm hoping to spare you from all that. So let's get started. That was a little about me. Please do share share what's bringing you to crochet. What's bringing you here today? I know it is my lovely face. Okay, so these are the items you're going to need. Let me go over them with you just a little bit real quickly. All videos will be under 5 minutes, so I am on a speed mission here. Actually, I'm not. If it goes over, it goes over. Okay, you're going to need scissors. Nothing fancy. All you need is something that will snip, which I've got a little knot here, so we're going to take care of that right now. Your yarn. Okay? You'll need yarn. Now this is called, like a worsted weighted yarn, or worsted weight yarn. If you go into a yarn shop and ask for it, they can point you in the right direction. Or if you kind of see what I've got, just something that catches your eye and that's not too big and bulky, will probably be better to learn with. That's how I learned. That's how they suggest you learn. However, you know what? If you got a big old hunky piece of yarn in there, go for it. Use it. If you're going to need a hook. If you've got a big old hook, you're going to use it. I started out with a 5.0, and you'll notice that the hooks are all labeled 5. With a number. Or they'll have a letter, or like this one here, it's the letter Q right there, or it's a 17, or it's a 15.75 millimeter. And your patterns will call for something like that, and your yarn will say on there what it works best with. Okay, so those are the things you'll need. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive. Let's go over the needle real quick. The needle you'll need at the end to sew in your ends that are straggling, that you cut and snipped off and you haven't crocheted in. So you will take a needle, and it doesn't have to have a point, real fine point on it. All it needs is to make sure it's not something that's going to snag, and your eye will be big. You want a big eye, but not too big where, it's like if you had something delicate you're working on, it's going to cause a mess up on that. So anywho, you got to see, there's my hands. That's what my needle looks like. Okay, that's what my scissors look like. You can get cheap scissors, expensive scissors, it don't matter. This is a hook, and this is your ball of yarn, or you can use go get a whole skein. Garage sales work great. All right, see you later.